regular season, and we've got a compelling one in store here, as it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the Carolina Panthers. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who is shaken up on that last play. Well, Week 18, this is just when you hope everybody can get through the regular season healthy, but the medical staff is going to have to take a look here, and we'll step aside.
Here we go. Set. Strike. Check. Strike. Yellow. Lining. Check white. Set.
On first down, they'll start out with Hubbard. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. These two teams, you may recall, they didn't play each other till late in the year. Their first meeting was not too long ago, back in Week 13. And it was the visiting Panthers who came away with the victory in that one. So now they look to take the season series here at home in Charlotte. On 2nd down, here's a run with Hubbard. That good for 19 and a first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, this shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. A quick throw complete to Chark. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. The Panthers at 8-8 now on the year. And they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Ready,
looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Hey, go steal. Smith red.
Miles Sanders first carry of the game. And they will only muster it. The 38. Well, this defense for the Bucs, they were very good last week in the win over New Orleans.
This defense certainly has a lot to be proud of coming off of last week's game, because when you only give up 14 points in a contest, you give your team a great chance to win. The best defense in the league is usually going to average giving up 18, 19 points a game. So to be under that, a terrific achievement.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
Black ultra. Yellow, zoom. Blue, go. Red, cycle. Ready?
Young on 3rd down. And down he goes. A Buccaneer sack. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. So the punt rolls out of bounds, and they'll have pretty good field position here up near the 40-yard line.
At their own 37-yard line.
The Buccaneers in good field position here to start out 1st and 10 at their own 37. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down. You look at this Carolina defense, and they've been excellent against the pass. The number 6 unit in the NFL.
This secondary has really developed into one of the strengths of this team. They diagnose, they cover, they run, they hit. What a nice team.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's a 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. Tucker, and he'll get it out to midfield. Let's say, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this 1st quarter. They'll run on 1st down. It's Tucker. And now the rookie's free. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A big play there with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bucs will jump on top with the game's 1st score here this afternoon.
Well, earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Chase McLaughlin, the kickoff for the Buccaneers.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Let's go now.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And the stakes in this game certainly high as we get toward the end of the regular season. For now, they are holding a wild card spot, but there are no shortage of other teams in the NFC looking to take that spot from them.
Starting with the guys on the other side of the field because they're on the outside looking in, and no one likes to be in that position. You want to be in the room, not looking inside to see everyone else having fun.
Open man is Mingo, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, 1st down. That was a lightning-fast decision that time. He just caught it and got rid of it.
Because he saw his guy was going to be open immediately, so he took the R, the run, out of the play. He took the O, the option, out of the play, and immediately got to the pass.
And they'll run on 1st down with Hubbard. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. You look at this defense for Tampa Bay. Right now in the National Football League, they're ranked number 18 against the pass.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7.
Blaster, stay. Ready.
Young. He completes this one to Mingo. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 38-yard line. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Chark the motion man right. He's going to handle it on the touch pass. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. Now Young. He'll get this complete to the running back, Hubbard. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. Another good throw there in what has been a strong rookie season to this point, Charles, as he now has surpassed the 3,000-yard mark with that last completion.
And just think, he's been forced to learn on the job here in his first year. Normally, veterans talk about, hey, I've got the answers to the test before the game even begins. But this guy's taking the test.
There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Carolina. DJ Chark, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Panthers are an extra point away from drawing level. Point after, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. You know, in our research packet this week, prepping for the game, so many articles from the local beat writer about the offensive struggles of this team and what will they do this offseason. What do you think they'll do?
Well, number one, they'll turn to their self-scouting report. And every team that's any good does this. They have outside groups. Check out their team, scout them, and tell you who can play, who can't play, and reasons why. Some of it may just be health. They have to get some guys healthy and back out on the field. But overall, evaluate this squad and make the changes that you need to.
These two teams all tied after one. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. They run the counter. Tucker. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Still needing 10 yards. Now it's 3rd down. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Tucker, and he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. Jake Camarda sent on now to punt this away. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. On the return, Jackson. It's a return of 4 following a 42-yard punt. And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10.
Okay, ready?
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And this late season game, of course, not lacking for drama when you talk about the AFC playoff picture.
Yeah, in a sense, it's the haves versus the have-nots, because this group on offense, they'll be a wild card if the postseason started today, but they know the guys on the other side of the ball are still in that dreaded in-the-hunt category, and they're hungry for a win today. First play of the drive, excellent run, just sets up Washington. Another first down.
Here we go.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. They'll give this to Hubbard running right. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
That throw by Young incomplete.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and unforced the incompletion.
And 8 yards to go.
Okay, right?
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. And he is going to lose yardage here. A rough go there on 3rd down, a loss of 4.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. And that will bounce out of bounds before they can get a return going.
At their own 37-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Just a little too lackadaisical, Charles, and they didn't get up and snap the ball in time. Delay of game.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if he understood where the clock was located. In different stadiums, it's in different places. You have to check that in pregame and make sure you're aware so you don't run into penalties like these.
Here's Hal to throw on second down. That's caught by Tucker. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. Call it a gain of 12, but of course not a first down due to the previous penalty. Slot man moves right. On third down, Tucker. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41.
It always helps when you get great run support from your safeties, and when you get one who can actually read the play and get upfield and shut it down before it gets going, that's exactly what you're looking for.
And on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10.
At their own 17-yard line.
Let's go.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Down to the 10. Touchdown, Carolina. DJ Chark, his second touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Panthers have taken the lead. Extra point attempt to come here. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
And this is going to be intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And the Panthers are going to get it back here just past the 35. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Not a huge play, but I think they're more than happy with how it turned out. Don't be surprised to see them revisit that call because there was a lane there for more than just 5 yards. Put it in your back pocket and break it out when you need it later.
Here we go. Here we go.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. A reminder that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman from Orlando. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half of play.
Got it.
2nd and 5.
Hey, check mega. Set.
That one complete. He finds Sharp. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Talk about a big first half. Already has the 2 touchdowns, adding to his receiving total there, picking up the first down.
He's coming off the line so fast. I think he's intimidating the defensive backs with his explosiveness, and he's chipping away at their confidence.
Here we go, set. Stripe, stripe, Gywu, yellow. Blue stripe. Ready.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And he'll find his way forward to about the 48-yard line. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
And this one into the hands of D.J. Sharp. Takes this to the 45. Broken tackle. Brought him a little extra space. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down.
When you call a wide receiver screen, no matter how many blockers you get in front of the guy that catches the ball, there's still an aspect of the guy catching it, turning into a runner, breaking tackles and creating his own yardage, and he just did on that play.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
On the ready. Hey, go Fury. Hut, hut.
They'll run out of the gun. It's Hubbard. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Now Young going to move him around. Second down, another chance for Hubbard. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
Let's go now. Smash, red. White, white. Drill, green. Hut.
From the red zone now, Young. And that one too wide and incomplete. That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way. A dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense, because when he's doing that kind of work, it really hurts you on the back end.
And even though it's an incompletion there, I think they're going back to that well.
Ready, set.
Young's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. Now a timeout called for by the defense, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this 1st half.
On the double.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Rail, yellow. Ready, ready.
Throwing, Young. Checks this down to Hubbard. He'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Switch, yellow. Hut, hut.
They'll run here with Hubbard. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. And with just 1 second remaining in the 1st half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And his kick is indeed good, and that will do it for this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. A 10-point game, 17-7 to score as we get back to it on EA Sports. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. Here at the 25. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And right out of the gate, they face what you think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Now they go play action with Howell. And a quick shuffle pass here is complete. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Well, that was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. It's Tucker. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on 2nd.
Now 2nd and 5. Off play action. It's Howell. Eluding the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Now Howell. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there, 4th and 3.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. With it is Jackson. 43-yard punt, but they get 9 back on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
Opposite. Green. Ready.
They'll start on the ground with Hubbard. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a 1st down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and 5.
Ready.
Right back to Hubbard. And he'll be brought down here at the 28. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
3rd and 2.
Smack. Smack.
They'll try and run for this with Hubbard. Now he's loose down the left sideline. Inside the 20. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Chuba Hubbard, 72 yards. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Now a handoff up the middle. Tucker. And he is going to lose yardage here. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
But if these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Tucker. It's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. 82 yards rushing for him now as his fine rookie season continues. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the 2nd level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the 2nd level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Brandon, you're a big lover of music. How about what you just saw there? This is what I call playing the piano for a defensive lineman. The ability to move laterally up and down the line of scrimmage. How about the way he just flowed and got to the outside part of the field and made that play?
2nd and 10. This time they'll throw it with Howell. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
Well, we may not see it behind the big play sheet that they like to use, but I'll bet there's a big grin on the defensive. A corner blitz, what we often call a cat blitz. Usually they disguise it, Brandon. You're up on a receiver. It looks like you're going to bump and run with him, press coverage, and then he just takes off.
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. The good news, they kept the ball. Bad news, it's 3rd and long. And Howe will throw it. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
Here comes the Buccaneers punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute pump-up. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Check view. Black ultra. Ready.
It's Young off play action. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Young's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. That's out quickly to Chenault. We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who is shaken up on that last play. And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. He's got a man. That's Marshall. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
Okay, ready?
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another. And we're back now in Charlotte. It's the Panthers out in front and in control of the football as well as we begin quarter number 4.
Here we go.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Ultra. Go ultra. Hut, hut.
Young quickly to the flat. Touchdown Panthers. Jonathan Mingo, 30 yards. And the Panthers are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this 4th quarter advantage. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 24. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Oh, a mistake there. The kickoff out of bounds. Well, not one you see often there as he fails to keep it between the sidelines, and that is a penalty every time and going to give this offense better field position.
And it's every kickoff guy's nightmare, isn't it? Because you don't see yourself doing this, and most of the time you don't. It's absolutely a mishit, and now your team pays the price. Bad field position for your defense.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Back to throw, Howell. And that, incomplete. Daylight in front if he could have held on, but he didn't. So instead, it's second down.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Here's 2nd and 10. Howell, he'll look to throw it. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And now off to the races, down the right side. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. Well, this one was already ugly, and now it's just kind of becoming a feast on the defensive side of the football.
Yeah, partner, this is a unit that knows they've got this game in the bag with this huge lead. And it's going to drive their coaches crazy because they're telling them, play it straight, do all the right things. But these guys are going to be freewheeling now. All of them are going to take chances. And that one pays off with an INT and a return for 6.
Extra point right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. He's set up a good field position here as he gets this up past the 40-yard line.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And their 4-game win streak very much in jeopardy as they go to work here late with a 1st and 10. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 14 yards there and a Buccaneer 1st down. And with this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a 1st down.
Well, we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And he won't get any further as he's taken down right there at the 24. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there, it's going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
On 1st down, Howell escaping the pressure right. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout that's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Throwing here, Howell. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And he's not going to get anywhere close to the marker as they'll stop him well short of the yellow line. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Fourth down, Howell, desperation time. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And the Panthers are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. But with this advantage, this defense knew that passes were coming, and they stayed in position, Charles, and picked one off here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, what a way to cap things off, huh? Because I think this is part of the game within the game. They see the scoreboard, they see what they can accomplish, and they went for it.
Let's go.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next.
You're not getting it back.
That's it, bro. You are destroyed it. 10.5 seconds.
Wow.
Just mine now, not
You
yours.
looking at it? Oh. You're not getting it. No. Oh. No. No. Oh. You're not getting it. Nobody told you to rip it. You act like a heathen all the time. No. Garbage. Look. You waste their money. Nobody's going to buy you anything.
My bad, bro. That's it. We gotta play with the hits now. You wanna play with the hits? I do it out. Let's go. Wanna play with the hits?
That's what. He done had like 10 toys. I believe you. Everyone he gets, we got like that in the trash.
Wanna play with the hits?
This momentum ball is killing me. This
You gotta get the hits still. Come here, get up. Come here, big boy. Come on.
It looks like he's not jumping up. Not doing that?
Yeah.
Ounce of steam.
He's
still not lifting his leg. Really? What did the doctor say?
He didn't go yet. He had to cancel.
So, feel like the belly rubber.
Oh, definitely.
Feel like the belly
Here's
rubber.
another little movie suggestion. Strings.
Yeah,
You saw that?
no, I was watching the preview.
Feel like the belly rubber.
Scary?
Ball dog.
Oh, no. Oh, really? Oh, you know like that. It's cheesy. And I'm
Jamie
not
Foxx
going
in
to
that.
tell
Jamie
you
Foxx in that.
Yeah, I know. Him and Will Ferrell. I'm not going to tell you the part that I thought was like the ultimate cute, but funny. I was like, hey. Now I bet you he go for a walk. Mm-hmm. Put your Frank in the bun. Oh, wow. It's nasty looking.
Trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want
You could have had that little dog toy to hump on. How
When he go in,
You were supposed to get a dog.
when the dog go in, right, big boy? So I know how to take care of that, right, big boy? Oh, yeah, I don't have it no more. It's gone.
Tell me, get out of here.
Stop.
Got it.
I don't know why you do that to me. Stop.
Push him, you know, man.
I ain't getting to it while I'm doing that.
Well, you sit in there.
Kate.
Oh.
Kate. If I get up,
Let's go.
Come on. You gotta go to the cage. Come on. Don't you dare bite me. Oh.
Say, you got me in trouble. Brought that damn toy around here.
Oh, hey. Yeah, I don't know why he do that. He do that all day to me, running up to me, putting his face in me like that, and he's topping him all the time. Yeah, that line stayed up the whole game, too.
yeah.
Here's Hal.
Now you're gonna tell me he catching that on the back of his man helmet. That's the stupid stuff with the ball. There's nothing you can do. Nothing. There's nothing.
Girl, we went to Party City, and they had like the ultimate sale, like 30, 40, 50, all 9 city. So I found like a lot of all my candy. $7, $8. So even all the stuff that I got, how much did it come up to? Like $2.11. And I got a lot of PPs. I got the trophies for the kids. I got the outside stuff I'm making up for the fence. Okay. What else I got? Oh, nice. So you got a good amount of stuff. Yeah. Then we went to Big Lots and what did we get from Big Lots?
The reach for the door.
Oh, got a
She made me lose this game. Coming here with bad luck. Evil.
Oh, you was lucky my hands dry.
That ball was hurt. I know your hands were washed.
This is my first time finding a nice one for Halloween because normally these look so corny. But this one had 2 little matching flower pots.
Oh, okay.
So, when they got those.
Nice.
So now all I gotta do is go to Spirit and get the big banner that I want, the floor size one that's from floor to ceiling for the inside of the house.
All right.
And
What time does it start?
6 o'clock.
6 to 10?
Well, the DJ with the noise from the outside stops at 10. But if you got to on the inside, the noise can continue on the inside. But not that people, choose to stay. Now watch. It's been 4 hours. We want to stay. Now it could go longer. People don't want to leave, but anybody who is good at cause.
Good at what? You didn't even say good at what? You're gonna say because. Good at what? I'll turn this thing off.